So I'm here with second place finisher from Michigan International Speedway this past weekend, Erik Jones. You're back at Berlin Raceway. How's it feel?
It's good. It's always fun to come out and run here, and I look forward to both these races every year, the 150 and the 250, and two pretty different races. But yeah, it's fun. I like coming out, getting in these cars, and race against these guys too.
Yeah, congratulations on your second place finish.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you guys ran really well the last few weeks. You're on a stretch. Do these super late model races help you for the big shows or in the Cup Series? If so, how?
I don't know if they help too much, but just the being in a race car always helps. You kind of keep in the groove and keeping the momentum of just driving and being in a car. I think that always helps.
Is this a car you built yourself?
We built it with Terry Senecris, is one of his cars, so we've had it for this second year with this car.
So tell me, what's so technical about Berlin? What's the key to getting around here in your opinion?
Yeah, it's a momentum track and it's really finesse. It's just slick and low on grip, and especially a day like today, as hot as it is, you're sliding a lot and just trying to keep the back of the car underneath you. So just a lot of finesse, but a lot of momentum, and when you got good rear grip, a good turn, you're asking a lot of the car.
So you say the 150 and the 250 are two completely different races. Can you tell me a little bit about that for maybe people who don't come to Berlin or who don't know much about the track?
Yeah, the 150 feels like a bit of a sprint. It's a relatively quick race, and we only have two tires laying, so you got kind of one good chance to make your car better. Whereas the 250, you've got a few opportunities to go in and try to make your car, a little bit better. So yeah, you got to be on your game, I feel like, here, and just make sure you're hitting it right early.
Talk a little bit about your day on Sunday and how that all transpired, how you got your car up to second.
Yeah, it was good. We had just a good car from the start, really from practice, qualifying to the race. So yeah, anytime you can just take advantage of it and make the day good is always nice. But yeah, I would say for us, just had a good car kind of the whole time, and we were able to capitalize on a lot of guys' chaos and mistakes through the day and stay out of trouble, and then find ourselves up front at the end.
Now that win at Michigan, if you were able to get it, would have been huge, not just for you being from Byron, but also for Advent Health, being affiliated with the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and of course being founded, of course, in Battle Creek, and then also Andrews University in Berrien Springs. How big of a deal would that have been for you to get a win in an Advent Health car at Michigan?
Well, we didn't have Advent on the car in Michigan, we had Dollar Tree, but it still would be a big win for either of them. Advent has been a huge supporter of me in the last, I guess, 3 years now. We've had them as a partner, so yeah, it'd be a great place to get a win. Anywhere would be nice to get a win here, so hopefully we can just keep bringing this speed and find ourselves in a position to win one.
And of course, the loss of Kyle Busch just feels so sudden. You raced against him here, you drove for him in the Truck Series, you beat him in the Snowball Derby. That's what led you to your truck ride with him. Can you talk a little bit about what this year's been like since the loss, and does it motivate people? Does it, of course, I believe it bands everybody together. Can you comment a little bit about that, and kind of, if you're comfortable, just talk a little about your feelings about that?
I think you feel a sense of community for sure when you go through something like that. We all see each other every single week and compete against each other every single week, but we all see each other as kind of the same traveling family, and so it's always tough. But Kyle and I had known each other for a long time and competed against each other, but he also gave me some great opportunities, and that's something that I'll never forget. But more just thinking of him and his family, his kids, his wife, his brother, his parents, all of them, and what they're going through, and just hope they can find some peace in everything.
What would it mean personally to you to get another win here, especially with the memories you made with your dad?
Oh yeah, it'd be great. I mean, part of why I love coming back out here is just remembering those days and those times of racing short track and being here and trying to come up and make a living. So it's always a good reminder coming out and doing this.
Being from St. Joe and growing up in that area, I try to come here as much as I can. I consider Berlin one of my 2 home tracks, but here in Kalamazoo, what tracks do you consider your home tracks for a local short track racing?
I would say Owasso was where I really started racing stock car, and then Berlin here. I raced a bunch coming up through the ranks. So here in Owasso are 2 places that feel like home to me. I'm from a little ways away, but still feel like home when I get to come back here.